Hey now, what is up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and my 31 days of horror movie reviews rolls on. It continues with The Descent. The Descent is a 2005 horror film that was directed by Neil Marshall. And holy crap, let me just start off this review. I almost don't want to get too much further without saying that this movie is scary as fuck. I mean, I've seen it before, I've seen it a few times, but it has been a little while since I've seen it, so rewatching it now, man, I almost forgot just how messed up this movie gets. The plot. The plot is we follow this group of women who are cave divers, cave explorers, and one of them, Juno in particular, she sort of tricks the girls. I mean, not in a malicious way, but she wants to explore this cave that's never been explored before. It's so deep down that, hey, no one's found it, and hey, we can be the first ones to do it. So they go down there, and they get trapped, and I'm a claustrophobic person, I will admit that. I almost don't realize it until I'm put into a situation, and I start to hyperventilate and freak out, and I hate being in closed, tight spaces. And so the scenes where they're trapped in the tunnels or between these rocks and they can barely breathe and move, it gives me the heebie-jeebies, and we haven't even gotten to the worst parts yet. So as they get deeper into this cave trying to find their way out, we get introduced to these crawlers, and oh boy, oh man, the way this film is shot, the way how it uses the darkness, the way how it uses the lack of light, and it's just sounds. And these girls, I mean, these actresses are amazing. Them being terrified definitely helps bring out my fear and how I would be feeling going on here. I mean, there's so much imagery, there's so much going on. These creatures, I mean, it might sound preposterous to some people, of like, oh yeah, these monsters are down here, okay, we have them. But you don't know what's deep down in these caves, in these holes. I don't know. Hell, this comes off too scary for me. There's certain things that get to me. There's certain horror movies, if they're played up in those aspects very well, this is one of them. It gets to me. We don't get to see too much of the monsters to have them look too fake or anything. I mean, the makeup from what we see looks great, and they do look unhuman, but they also look like they could be human, right? They could be people or humans that were trapped down there, and they've lost their sight. We find that out, and they're animalistic, and they're brutal. They thrash out, rip you apart. It's just thinking about it. I want to talk about these characters though, these actresses. Shauna Macdonald plays Sarah. She's the main character. She, even at the beginning of the movie, goes through a very traumatic event. Her husband and daughter get killed in a car accident, and we jump ahead 1 year later. So you see that she's gone. She's not really there, and you feel bad for her. You can't imagine what that would feel like, and just trying to continue living and feeling guilty for what happened, feeling like it should have been you. It's a horrible thing to see this character go through this. Her friends, Beth, Sam, Holly, Rebecca, I enjoyed each and every one of them because they all stood out and had their own personalities. But Juno, played by Natalie Mendoza, you see that there is something up with her, because you can tell that, like, okay, she's either trying too hard to befriend Sarah, or she's trying too hard to be nice to her or make up for something. There is a deep, dark secret with this character, and you do find out in the movie. I don't want to give it away just in case, but when you find out, you pretty much think she's a bitch from that point forward. And let's talk about the ending, because this, what I own, is the original uncut version. I guess you could say the director's cut. There is a version of this movie where the ending is very cliched, is very Hollywood. I'm not saying I hate it, it's fine, but it's just, this ending is a lot darker, this ending is a lot sadder, this ending is a lot more messed up, and so you can go back and forth on which one you prefer. Since I know that there is a sequel, I guess I do prefer this one, which is why I own it, but I understand if other people like the other one. I just, what more can I say about this movie? I think it's scary. I think it's, I mean, in the more recent horror movies, it's up there for me as far as movies that scare the crap out of me and do it each and every single time that I watch it. It holds up. Wow. Let me know in the comments below what you think of The Descent, the original. Do you like it as well? Do you agree that it's scary? Does it make you want to stay the hell away from caves? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. A little later.
Soul's taken over by a devilish path. You got me walking on broken glass. Kicking down the door with a Jason mask. With a deck don't machete, but you motherfuckers know it's heavy. Anytime you're ready, you can get you with a Bowie. Setting up to blow me, but the bitch don't know me. Who's going? I'm going. You know I know that the man in the mirror is my next rival. Time goes and I never thought I'd live it so fast. Staring at the world from the end of my glass. Turned into a dark place, severed my brain. I done dropped out of class.